When explaining what this game is, one adjective comes to mind: beautiful. You will be hard-pressed to find a better hand-drawn animation or better animation period in any video game. Every area is chock full of lively, playful color. The Beefy Childlike animation adds even more zest to the cornucopia of eye candy this gorgeous RPG presents to the player. Character and NPC animations stay with the childlike theme of this game's artistic fortitude, and the sheer number of different enemies, friendly town NPCs, and group member NPCs in this game are unbelievable. This late 90s classic seems like it would take several PlayStation 1 discs just to fit all of the graphical content, but surprisingly, it only takes one. Go figure. Graphical content is not the only thing that makes this one of the content-richest games from the late 90s. The game is also completely overflowing with combat-related things. You have a ton of different weapons to choose from, each having its own strengths and weaknesses. Also, a plethora of different abilities and creative ways to combine those abilities to create completely new abilities. Like using the rush ability after hitting makes you kind of joust your enemy. Play around with different attack combinations and weapons. Some in fact will be objectively more effective than others, but there's no shortage of them. I haven't played this game since I was a wee lad. I meaning Stan, not the young lady narrating this review for me, due to her voice being far more verbally pleasing than mine, and also fitting better with the content of this game. It really shocked me as an adult I could still enjoy something like this. Something so very childlike. The truth is, the RPG is only childlike if you decide it is. It's no more childish than your average Lord of the Rings movie or any other adventure in the fantasy genre. I mean, the whole game entails you running around the world killing things. That's not Blue's Clues, fellas. The actual combat of the game is in real time. Unlike most fantasy RPGs, Legend of Mana lets you play the game, rather than choosing combat techniques and sitting back to watch your characters enact your choices. This means one thing: combat strategy. Back away when a monster is attacking, jump over monsters that look like they are about to bum rush you, stand away from the area affected during the enemy's spell. Most importantly, do not let your stupid NPC companions steal all the EXP crystals. Yes, you see, experience points in this game are picked up in the form of crystals, which drop from fallen foes. The reason I never really let my companions take the EXP crystals is simple. NPC friends are not always going to stay with you. Furthermore, their AI is not the best. So, instead of relying on them, make yourself as strong as possible and trust your own skill. NPCs will not win this game for you. They are just a slight push to the finish line. If you want a real edge to the game, just have a friend pick up the second controller and they will take the reins of your combat companion. This is one thing that makes the game very unique and very enjoyable. A multiplayer combat system within a single-player RPG. It's like a role-playing Streets of Rage. Aside from friendly NPCs and real-life friends, you can get pets and golems to fight alongside with you. Legend of Mana's story and world are both very unique. The world is in essence created by you because different places on the world map are planted by you in any location you desire, by artifacts you find or get from quests. I'm not sure if it matters where you plant your artifacts and which you do first, but I do know the story branches out into 3 unique stories, so there is in fact a significant decision-driven aspect to the story. The plot itself is somewhat loose, and the quests you partake in don't really have anything to do with one another. which is lazy, but it also keeps the game's story fresh and exciting, which I think is ultimately a plus. Legend of Mana for the PS1 gets a stanburdman rating of 8.9 out of 10. This has been Snow2312. Thanks for watching.